Alright, what's up guys? Curse here. In today's video, we're going to be listening to a full album and reacting to it. Full disclaimer, I've heard this album before. It has been a long time since I've recently listened to it, maybe 6 months since I last listened to it. It is one of my favorite albums of all time. I figured we'd start off strong with this series with the total banger. This album is called Serotonin 2 by Yeule. I think it's an amazing electronic album. One of the best I've ever heard as a complete kind of piece. I first heard it maybe 4 years ago and I wasn't really digging it at the time. I was super into metal and this is like very opposite of metal, but since I started listening to electronic music, this has quickly become like one of my all-time favorite albums. Not just electronic, but albums ever. Every time I listen to it, I get more into it. And the universe of Yeule as an artist is expanding super quick. They're up to 550 monthly listeners on Spotify. Go check them out. My editor will picture up and you can go check them out. They have a lot of different type of vibes now. An album just came out in 2023. They're always releasing singles, so go check them out. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, this album kicks off with, here's the album cover, with Your Shadow. I'll start it off. I'm drinking sleepy time tea, by the way. I gotta go to bed after this. So right off the bat, it's got this it's kind of setting the stage for the whole vibe of this album. It's like, you've got electrical kind of machines buzzing and whirring. You've got this like ethereal female voice, it sounds like, in the, I don't know, coming from the heavens or whatever. And it also feels kind of like alone, I would say, a little bit lonely, but also a little bit whimsical. That's just an intro song, the first one. This one's called Poison Arrow, second song of the album. I love the little electronic whirring. Turn this up, dude. Man, that is so good. That is so good. It just feels like it wraps you up in this, like, I don't know, this like fuzzy electronic like blanket. You know what I mean? And I just love the way that like the entire track just like bounces off of that like kind of slow house beat, you know? It's so good. It's like, I just want to freaking blast this song, but it might be too loud for you guys already. Turn it up a little bit. I just have to. Is that like bells or something? It's like a tambourine. I mean, it really feels like you're just like floating through space, just traveling through space. It just like wraps you up and it's just like you just want to like fall into like you just want it to like absorb, like surround you, you know what I mean? All of the sounds are so good and the vocal production I think is really cool too. I'm on a spaceship. I feel like I'm on a spaceship. Pretty slow like ending and intro to the song, but it just like climaxes to this like amazing like trance kind of vibe, you know? I give that song an 8 out of 10. That's my rating. Thumbs up. I like it. And next we have Eva. I'm turning it up more. If it's too loud, my editor can tone down the volume when I'm not talking. So I'll I need to listen to this like full volume. So sorry, Lucian. It's so good. Just like the synth going up and then into this, like the frequency that she hits in the lower part with the synth is so cool, dude. It's so cool. And then the just like, I don't know, the vocals are like heavenly, but also have this like evil like bite to them. You know what I mean? Dude, I just melt into that freaking synth line or whatever. I don't know if synth keyboard or what, but dude, I just freaking melt into that. I'm not sure how I feel about the clapping, to be honest. It feels like it doesn't quite belong, you know, like just as a theme, like as a concept. Like I feel like I'm floating in space, I'm alone. This strange like AI or whatever is like talking to me on the radio, trying to comfort me or something. And all of a sudden there's clapping. I don't know how I feel about it. Man, that's good. It's like, that's a cool song because it's like, it kind of introduces pieces one by one in a very distinct way. And then at the end, it like throws them all together and shows you that they all like work together to just create this like crazy layered like experience, you know? I give that song also an 8. I think it's kind of hard for me to get over the clapping. I just don't feel like it fits that well. I don't know. Maybe a 7 I give that song. Actually, a strong 7, a 7.5. See You, Space Cowboy. Now this is like kind of another like, there's like another, there's a few of these songs. There's Your Shadow, See You, Space Cowboy, Nuclear War Post 4 that are kind of like transition songs. So I'm just gonna let this play into the next one because they kind of all go together seamlessly, you know? I don't know how they make this sounds. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, it's got this cool effect where it's like going from the left headphone to the right headphone. Pretty cool. Also, if this is a reference to Cowboy Bebop, it makes a lot of sense because this whole album feels like Cowboy Bebop. Wasted in a cyber dimension. Pull my heart out. Oh. Dude, right off the bat, this one is so sick. It's got like the glitchy elements that I love. Hold up. My mic is making me upset. Okay. Should be. Nope. Never mind. Okay, my mic's just gonna have to rest right here. It's got like glitchy effects that I love. It's got that like warm, like wavy synth coming in. It is a little bit more like, it's a little bit more poppy, but it's good. It works. Dude, I love that like the vocal production like sounds like it's coming through like a broken system, you know? That's so cool. Also, this shirt is super uncomfortable. I'm gonna go change shirts really quick. I'll be right back. Much better, much more comfortable. All right, where were we? I don't know, just like the waves of synth and how it just like, oh, just comes in really quick and then bounces back out. Woo, woo, woo. I'm just like a sucker for that, man. I am a sucker for that. Put that in a song and I like it. Man, that song has like so many elements that I love, like all meshed in together. It's got like the synth lines that I love. It's got the glitchy lyrics that I love, the glitchy vocals. I give it like an 8.3. I give it an 8.3. Next we have Nuclear War Post 4. It sounds like exactly what the title of it is. Sounds like you're on the top of like a post-nuclear planet. Or you're leaving orbit from one or something. Oh. Man. Right off the bat, like the way the last one, you hear like whispers of this verse in the Nuclear War Post 4, and then the way it comes in is so dope. The synth in this song is so sick, and it feels just like, it gives me just like this feeling, you know, this like sad, desolate like feeling, you know, kind of like crazy, a little like unhinged kind of feeling, you know. Yup. Oh. Dude, that is so freaking sick. The like synth comes in just a little bit, just like creeps in there. The lyrics obviously are like very edgy and depressed and depraved. I don't know. It's just such a sick chorus. Whoa. It's like a gun sound too. Dude, what a like a depressing song. What a depressing song. Dude, if this is like a rave that you're going to, with these lyrics and this vibe, this is the last rave you're going to, you know what I mean? Oh, that is so good. Dude, that was so sick. That's probably the best song so far on the album, in my opinion. I give that a 9.2. I think it's like the perfect vibe. It's like depressed, depraved. Clearly, they're on the verge of like, I don't want to say it, but if you are in that place, obviously reach out. You're not alone. I love you. Don't do it. Find some help. But yeah, I don't know. Such a sick song. It feels so dark and so just like unhinged, like you're crazy. And just like, you've taken like too many steps into that part of your mind, you know? Next we have Pretty Bones. It's like a very pretty, like jangly, ethereal, whimsical kind of vibe. Beautiful. That's really cool. Seems like they're talking about like some drug addict or something. This chorus is super dope though. The synth in the background is really cool, like underneath all of this like very percussive like kind of thing going on. I think they're literally tapping on the mic for some of these sounds, like literally just tapping on the mic. I can hear it. They're tapping on the mic and adding effects to it. Like, that's so cool. Ends with like some interesting like street sounds at night or something like that. What an interesting song. Very like percussive and very interesting, but it also had elements of the rest of the album like mixed in. I give that one a I give a 7.1. I give that one. It wasn't like as compelling as like, I don't know, I guess it came after Pocky Boy, which is like my favorite one on the album. It wasn't like quite as compelling as that one, but still really interesting song and really cool. Now we have Reverie. It's also like hard to talk about this album, I feel like, because there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. So it's like I can't relate it to like anything else really. It's very unique and like stands very much alone. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. Dude, right off the bat, this song is like dark and beautiful so far. That was amazing. This sequence here was amazing. It paints this like picture of like Yeule just like sitting out at nighttime, just like heartbroken and angry, and their only witness was the moon. That was incredible, that sequence. Dude, this song has got me like looking out the window like longingly up at the moon. Like, wow. Oh. Dude, that was so sick. What was that? Vocal production sounded crazy. And now the whole track has this like buzzing in the background, like you're losing connection to the frequency or something. It's so good. Okay, that was incredible. That's like beyond music. It's like if you like combined like painting and music together. You know, does that make sense? That's like a painting in music form, that song. 10. I give that a 10 out of 10, that song. It's amazing, dude. Dude, the amount of like layers in the singing is so pretty, man. It sounds like a, oh, what does it even sound like? It just like swallows you up. It's so pretty. That piano line is like so weird, but so good. And just like the swelling of this song is so beautiful. It's so like sad and dramatic, this song, in a good way. This is a really good way. I feel like this song is like pulling me back onto the spaceship vibe, you know? Back on the spaceship. Maybe we never left the spaceship. Also, very beautiful song. It definitely is probably like one of the weaker songs on the album, but by weak, it's like, I say it's weaker on the album. It's standing up to like some incredible songs. So I don't know, I give it like a 7.3 rating. Maybe, no, I give it like a 7.6. That's what I give it. It's still like so beautiful. And with the headphones on, man, it just like swallows you up. Next we have An Angel Held Me Like a Child. Oh, that like crackling with the piano. Wow. Whoa. Dude, what even is this? Like, what do I call this? Like, what type of song is this even? Like, it's totally in its own category. Oh, man. The violins are so pretty. Yeah, bro, Yeule is straight up making movies out of songs, bro. Like, this album feels like a movie. Like, that's the same, like, vibe that it gives you. Like, the same feeling is that you just watched, like, a whole movie. Jeez, that was really, 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 really good, man. That was so good. What the frick, man? I give that one a 10 as well. It's so beautiful. I don't even know what to call that. Like, I can't even compare it to anything. I can't even compare it to anything. It's so beautiful. Next, we have Veil of Darkness. That is really pretty. Yeah. It's like, I don't know how they're mixing these like piano and violin sounds with like these crazy like futuristic dystopian like electronic sci-fi sounds, you know? It's totally like Cowboy Bebop kind of vibe. I'm freaking here for it, man. Oh, this is the last song on the album. That makes me really sad. Okay, that is straight up like horror. That is straight up like horror. That freaks me out, actually. Like that shit sends me to like fight or flight. Hey, y'all gotta watch my camera. Make sure there's nothing, no like demons creeping up behind me or some shit. Dude, those sounds are creepy as those are really creepy sounds. They sound really creepy to me. Thank the Lord.
Follow you to the light. Anything that I say.
I have nothing to say. This is like a cinematic experience, straight up. I have nothing else to say.
When the world I live
Man. And then she just crashes, they just crash to Earth or whatever. That was amazing. That album is incredible. Dude, as an album, I give this like a 9.4. It's like totally like a cinematic experience. There's nothing I can compare it to. It does so many things right. There's a couple like weaker songs here and there, but as a whole piece together, like they all work. It seems like I really enjoyed From Pocky Boy down, I would say. I loved the most. But like, what else can I say? It's an incredible album. It's like a whole cinematic experience. Like it feels like I just watched a movie and I have to go like process it. So I'm gonna go process it. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and leave suggestions for other albums for me to listen to. I have some in mind, but I'd love to react to albums that I haven't heard before too. So, curse out. Peace.